Well, today looks like actually I got everything hooked up already, but I got this Crest Audio amp today. Came in through FedEx today. I ordered an amp to use with my studio setup to where if I need to output sound to some external speakers, this amp would do the job just fine. The model is the FA601 power amp. Apparently it was made back, I don't know if it was the 80s or 90s, but it's one of the amps that was made here in the US. So it's a pretty heavy amp. Takes up about 2U of rack space as far as mounting in the rack where it's eventually going to be going. And I decided to test it out today. I got the mixer hooked up here, and the source I'm using for this test is my record turntable right here, which I already have hooked up and running. And I got it running through a preamp here, this little Radio Shack box, which is a small amp, but I'm just using a preamp for the turntable. And for speakers, well, I got the connections back here. I'm using the XLR outputs from the mixer into the inputs on the amp down below there. And for the speakers, I use Banana Gold plugs. I plugged them in, connected them with the wires, and hooked them to their prospective ports. And I'm using the JBL speakers. These are 8-Owen speakers. I've had these since back in the Montgomery Ward days. That's where I bought them from. Depending if you know how many of y'all remember Montgomery Wards back in the day. But that's what I have here, and I'm just using them to test the amp out to make sure everything works. And I got everything connected and powered on already, so I'm just gonna try to play this record and see what happens here. Let's see. Okay, the record should now be playing. Now I guess I'll just turn up the fader here on this channel where I got it hooked up at. Sounds coming out pretty good.
In spite of who I am, he loves and makes me whole.
Sounds pretty good. On the front panel of this amp, channel A and B are attenuators, basically controlling the you can say a volume control of sorts for the signals coming in. Now I couldn't turn it all the way up to 0 because that would be basically a unity, and it would be at its loudest depending on the source. So I have to attenuate it down quite a bit ways to, you know, make it to where it can be, you know, the audio can be more controlled and not excessively loud. Of course, have too much power on it will obviously blow the speakers to bits. So anyway, this is a test setup here, and I'm looking to do more, hopefully more videos down the line. And as I get things squared away, you know, as far as getting other stuff set up. So this will be a nice big part of the studio, and should serve me well for a long time. Thanks for watching.